Um, oh come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Uh-oh, look at this. You're here and I'm pleased because I sure did miss your company. Welcome to the Just Saying podcast with me, Danny. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Y'all know the 12 days of Christmas is about a bunch of birds, like not just the first ones, but like all the birds. It's been circulating on the internet, and at this point I'm just like, oh, okay. I learned, when I tell you learn something new should have been the theme of the motto of my year this past year, because I don't do anything but learn something new. At this point, I don't do anything but learn something new. I don't know what else to even tell you. I learn something new all the time. So five golden rings. That thing is about birds. Literally, five golden rings is birds. And how arrogant of us, especially as Americans, to just believe that even though somebody gave somebody a bunch of birds up until then, they decided to be generous and be like, you got all these birds to do. I'm a pay for gold, 5 pieces of gold. And one of the things too about that song is they never gave them anything to feed these animals. It's crazy. So I don't know, y'all. Christmas is coming. Y'all did y'all shopping yet? Are y'all done? Because my boys don't live in my state anymore and all my kids are grown. My Christmas shopping is so much easier. My grandson asked for something really simple. It's not something that you would imagine a child would ask for, but I still bought it because that's what grandmas do. Like, I'm in grandma mode. I'm grandma heavy right up and through here. I'm winning as a grandma, and in that we I walk him to school every day like a like as if I be at home all the time. And we do holiday activities. Like, this boy is doing a countdown or of Christmas. That's how I know it's not the 12th day of Christmas yet, because we're doing a countdown of Christmas with the nutcracker that he asked me to buy him. I buy So now we got a black nutcracker on a mantle like a grown grandma should. I'll be doing that grandma stuff. So that's what I'm doing. But again, my Christmas shopping did not need to be that crazy. The only thing I really don't have anything is for my dog. She didn't get a Christmas gift yet. Don't tell her. She's sitting right here, but don't tell her that I don't have a Christmas gift for her. I'm gonna get her something. She gonna be able to open something. We'll see what it is. Nothing heavy, but a little shank that ain't, a little shank that ain't thing. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But that's about it on that front. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you're new, I appreciate you. Way to get ready to come into a brand new year by showing up here with me. And if you're not here, you better ride out. I see y'all. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get on into this show. I was going to go into a whole bunch of things that I was going to tell y'all that I'm watching, but the truth really is that I want to go see Beyonce movie. Beyonce did not come to my city. My city did not get Beyonce. And did I have the money to be traveling and paying for a bunch of and paying for good seats and buying the outfit? No, I did not. So I didn't get to see Beyonce. So Beyonce movie is the best we going to get. But the movie is the concert, y'all. Of course, there's some moments that were missed, but for the most part, I believe that it was the concert, right? Now, the thing that was keeping me from wanting to go to see this movie is in my city, the movie theater that I go to the most, I go there because before 5 o'clock on any day, the movies are $5. Okay. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead on and get my $5 ticket to go see Beyonce. $20. It was a $20 ticket. Now I had to think long and hard about, do I want to pay $20 to go see a movie? But and I know in other cities, and when I go to other cities, and I've been to other cities, and when I've been to those cities, I have gone to the movies and I have paid more than $4. So I was like, okay, I'll suck it up. Plus, I did not get to go to the concert, and the concert tickets cheap at in my city before she canceled the concert in my city. The cheapest seats were like $80. So I was prepared to pay, $60 because I felt like they was going to drop right, the day of the concert or something like that. So I was prepared to pay like $60 to go see Beyonce. So I said, okay, I'll bite the bullet and I'll go ahead and pay my $20 to go see Beyonce, and then $87 on snacks, because why not? um but it was still less than half of what I would have paid if I went to see her in person. And if you buy this cheap seat to go see the concert in a stadium, you would not have had as good a seat as the view from the movie, the that I had being at the movie. So that was great. Also, I learned some things about Beyonce that, just made me respect her as an artist. One of the things is I never really realized that Beyonce was 42 years old. She's 42. That's insane to do what you're doing, because I always give credit to Janet, who we know is older than 40. And I've given credit to J Lo for moving around that stage like she does. And I went to see Janet in concert for the first time. If y'all remember, I saw Janet Jackson for the first time in concert this year, and I was very impressed. But Beyonce is doing it as well, y'all. And just like Janet, she didn't became a mother. Uh, Beyonce has three, and a set of twins that she still got to come, do. And some of the things that I really respected. Spoiler alerts if you haven't seen the movie. So spoiler alerts if you don't want to know, you better fast forward this a little bit. But let me go ahead and let y'all fast forward. All right, they gone. One of the things that I really liked about learning, and like didn't make me sit. Child, I got a lot of thoughts in my head. Go ahead and excuse yourself for judging me. One of the things that made me respect her even more was her talking about how much time she has to do to come down from the high of being on stage. Now, she didn't call it high of being on stage. She just was talking about the adrenaline of being on stage. But I'm thinking, you got to reach some kind of a high to be able to be in front of tens of thousands of people at the least, right? If 70,000 people in the stadium, that's tens of thousands of people screaming your name. And not only that, but can you imagine what it would feel like to put out into the atmosphere that at this concert, everybody needs to wear a certain color, and then the sea of people show up in that color? Not only that, but then to put in your song everybody on mute, and then be able to do it in your concert. Hit the little be quiet sound with your hands, and the stadium shut up. You don't think that there is some kind of high that comes from that kind of power? We all respect Malcolm X. One of the reasons why we respect Malcolm X is because y'all watched the Malcolm X movie when he made that sea of, Muslims stop in the street, and then with one hand motion, they all turned and walked away. Can you imagine if you was doing that night after night of watching people really keep showing up in that silver, and then everybody on mute? That right there is big energy. But that woman was talking about, when you feel all of that and then you come off stage, she don't come off that stage and get the boss up. She come off that stage and got to look at her kids. Not saying that's a negative thing, but like you got to come down from that. You ever been somewhere you felt so good, and then when you get in a car, you like, oh shoot, my kids still need dinner. Oh shoot, my kids still need homework. You ever win an award and you win that award and then you get back to the table and you gotta cut the meat on your kid's plate? Yeah, imagine winning an award times 10. You won an award, it was like 100 people in there. You still got to be a mom. You still got to be a wife. You still got to be a daughter. Like, you got to be a sister. You got to be a friend. You don't get to have that kind of control over thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, and then turn around and look at the people in your life and be like, shut up, I'm me. Like, that don't happen. You got to come back down from that. And I just respect a person saying that. Not to mention that knee surgery. Now, the last time we got a movie, we got the fact that sis had to come work out after having had her child or the twins. I don't remember, but like having to have been, coming from her pregnancy weight when she was over 200 pounds, and she had to get down to concert weight so that she could do all the transformations and the costume changes and the dances and whatnot. She had to come from over 200 pounds to do that, right? We saw that and I was like, sis, be working. But then to turn around, be 40, be over 40, be a mom, be a wife, be a mogul, do all these things, and still take that knee recovery, recover from that therapy, that thing, and then get back on stage. Cause I would be looking at my set like, don't put no steps in this mug. I'm not coming up and down nothing. Ramp it all up. Not with this knee. I hurt my knee when I was in my late 20s, early 30s. I can't remember if I was early 30s yet, but right around that 28, 31, okay, hurt my knee. I still don't want to walk in wet when there's wet leaves outside. Like, I don't want to walk fast when there's wet leaves outside. We'll go ahead on and slow it on down, okay? We'll go ahead on and slow it on down. Not even hurt my knee in on wet leaves, but I know wet leaves be slippery, and I'm not chancing this knee. Okay, this baby girl that got off the crutches and went to the stage in heels. So, the body can do what you wanted to do if you wanted to do it, and that's fine. I ain't told my body that I wanted to do. Clearly, I ain't told my body that I wanted to do it. But that Beyonce movie, the one thing I will say about it is it felt real long. I don't know how long that concert was, but I got to a point where I was like, okay, I could feel that I'm getting older because I'm tired. I'm tired. I had not really done anything else that day before that, and I was already tired by the time it was. To me, I believe it's over 2 hours. I'm not Googling it. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I like to Google some stuff. I'm not looking it up. It was long to me, but other than that, it was a good watch, especially if you have not seen the concert. Now, I don't know what the ticket price is going to be in your city, but in my city, like I said, it was $20 for the movie theater that I typically go to. I heard it was 25 for the AMC, but my movie theater did not have the Beyonce popcorn thing or the cup. So I guess for the $5 more and you get to buy, you get the opportunity to buy the merch. I feel like since I didn't spend the $5 there, I would have put $5 towards the merch. But they ain't even have the merch at my theater. And I don't really need a Beyonce cup. I can't drink that much beverage anyway, ever, so it don't matter to me. So I'm okay with that, but I did see it, and that's all that matters. Did y'all see it? I did want to add that I am still doing my countdown of the 25 Christmas movies for hashtag Christmas movie night. And I'm coming across a couple more cute ones. So again, if y'all checking out my other Instagram page, that's where you find the movies that I'm posting. I did put some more movies up. Um, there's another video of me talking about a lot of the movies that I watch because I make the videos. The videos are better than the just the photos. So if you're watching for that, that's on the page as well. Just went up, so get over there and watch that video. Run the numbers up on that. Other than that, I'm not really watching anything. I watched this documentary. I started to watch this documentary called Great Photos, something like that. Great Photos. Don't watch it, y'all. I don't even remember the title of it because don't watch it. It's very traumatic. Trigger warning if you decide you want to watch it, but it is a very traumatic movie. I mean, documentary. You should not watch it. I'm watching it because I watch a lot of TV things and I report on I comment on those TV things. But I would tell you if you come across this one, don't watch it. But if you want to watch a documentary about some nonsense, watch that daggone Twin Flames. Hulu's or Netflix, either one, you gonna be like, what the hell with these two that's running that thing. Also, I did watch Leave the World Behind, or I started it, but I have not finished it. It's taking too long to get to wherever the hell they going with it. And I heard that the ending was making people upset, so I'm not even in a rush to get to it. But I'm gonna finish it because I'm committed to it at this point. I'm committed to it. But other than that, that's really all I watched. Black Cake went off. I think I told y'all that. So if you, again, even though it's over, if you haven't seen it, binge that first season because it's a really good show. It unravels very well. I wish I had known about the book, but I didn't. But if you was listening to the last episode, you know why I don't know about that book. Anyway, that's what I've been watching. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, if y'all want, since we talk about Christmas stuff, if y'all want a little bit of fun fact trivia for your Christmas night parties, here's a fun fact. Jingle Bells was never designed to be a Christmas movie. That's your a Christmas song. That's your other fun fact. Now, I gave you your first fun fact with the daggone 12 Days of Christmas. This is your second one. So you got a freebie out of me. I'm in a generous mood. Oh, you know what also is the hip hop 50s. Y'all watch the hip hop 50th anniversary Grammy show, something like that. If you didn't watch it, it's on CBS Paramount. Is if you got Paramount streaming, then you can watch it. I'm sure that if you have regular cable, CBS is playing it on demand or something. I don't know. Do they still do it on demand? I don't have cable. I stream all my stuff. I gave up cable years ago. I stream all my stuff. Y'all know you're like this streaming. If you're getting on the streaming site, you paying just as much as cable. You might as well pay for cable, baby. I got a whole hack for that. I'm not telling y'all on the internet, but if you want to know, you can email me and I'll tell you the hack on how I'm watching all of this stuff on all these streaming sites, and it's not coming out my pocket. Okay, and no, I'm not stealing anything, so don't be looking for that. I don't know. And no, I am not watching it on some kind of bootleg um thing. But if you want to know what I'm doing, you can go ahead on and hit me up on the email, justsaying.com, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. And you can decide if you want to or can do what I'm doing. But other than that, I'm still looking forward to more Christmas movies, and I don't know what else is coming on TV, but if I know, I'll let y'all know. Hey guys, it's me, Danny, and I am here with a guest, one of my friends. This is a friend that I met on social media, y'all. And sometimes people say like social media connections aren't real, but I believe that this is a real connection. So this is my friend
Period.
Jazz. Jazz, say hi to everybody.
Hey, you guys. How?
Now, Jazz, I wanted to start this off real quick, and I'm sure that you don't have it right now, but I'm believing that you either had some this morning or you're going to have some later. What kind of tea are we into today?
Oh, it's always a chai tea day.
Yeah, see, because y'all don't know, but Jazz has a really good social media page, y'all, and a platform, not one page, because she's on a couple of pages. And everywhere that she's at, you get the tea from Jazz, and not in a bad way. She gives you really good tea. And one of her segments is how does it go, Jazz?
I got my tea, baby.
Yes. And I love it. So I also am drinking a spiced chai tea this morning. I was like, when I got ready and I knew that we were going to talk today, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going in on a tea day today. And this is a hot, I mean, it's a cold day outside. It's a little muggy here in this area. So I was like, let me get this tea going. And I wanted to go ahead on and introduce you in that way because I love that. And I love the fact that you be ready to go in with the song. Go in with it. Give them to the people. So we always start off whenever I talk to anybody. I always start off by asking, "What is the song right now that would represent you the best in this time?" It doesn't have to be a new song. It could be an old song. It could be a church song. It could be whatever song.
Hmm.
But what song would you say right now is the song that would represent who you are or how you're feeling right now?
The song would be. It's so funny you asked me this because I was in the car the other day, and it's such a nostalgic song. It's like a good nostalgic and a bad nostalgic because the song came to me in a time of my life where I was at my lowest, but I was
Okay.
coming up. I was coming back up, and it's called "Fly Away," and it talks about how I was down and out, and nobody really knew about it, but now I'm flying. Pretty
Who's that
much.
by?
I can't remember, but I will send it to you.
Okay, because I like to try to
It's it's
uh
it's kind of like an
put a little
indie song.
playlist together. Okay, yeah, send it
Yeah,
to me. Let me hear it because I
I
love
will.
music and I love to put a playlist together.
Hmm.
And every now and then Spotify will let me as a podcaster put a playlist together that
Okay.
you guys can listen to. And I try to compile some things from other people that I hear saying like this is what they're doing. And since I'm going to be talking to a couple people this month, I'm going to try to put together like a small playlist,
Hmm.
just to help people know there's, but also, you guys stay tuned because a little bit later, Jazz will be. Do you go by Jazz or Jasmine?
Jazz is fine. That's what most people call me
Okay.
anyway.
Jazz will be giving us a little bit of Christmas music. So I'm trying to put together that playlist as well. So we'll see what happens. But we are gonna get a song from her. So that snippet of a song you heard just a minute ago, that's not it. As you can tell, she has a beautiful voice.
Thank
When
you.
I first met Jazz, or when I first started watching you, I remember when you were like at clubs or events where you were singing.
Hmm.
And I used to always compliment you like this is such a brave thing to do because I just can't see myself getting up and singing. But when you have a beautiful voice, I don't think I have an ugly voice, but when you have
Hmm.
a beautiful voice, I think you should share it. And so I love the confidence that you had. So
Thank
y'all,
you.
I promise y'all, if y'all check out her page, but she is gonna plug soon. If y'all check out her page, you will see that she's a beautiful person all around. So Jazz, we are here because I wanted to, talk about the year and what it has done for you, or I want you to talk about the year and what it has done for you, how you have walked through it, and what lessons you learned
Hmm.
and or what you looking forward to next year. So this is your time to say and do, and then we'll plug your social media and things like that at the end of that. Okay.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. So whenever you ready, get started.
All right. So the beginning of this year, I started out in transition. I was living with some who I thought were my friends. I was living with them, and I was planning my way out to be on my own, of course.
Hmm.
And in the beginning of the year, I had to, my first lesson was that even though I had been in situations where I couldn't trust people, that I had to trust again. And
Okay.
God put me in a place where I had no choice but to trust. And when I tell you, He came through. He came through. So the thing was, I have a new man in my life, and
And
we both were in transition. He was living. You from up north, so you know we got 3 family houses. So you got top floor is one family, second floor another family, third floor another
yeah,
family, right? So
yeah.
or the basement, the finished basement. He was living in the finished basement
Mhm.
at his mom's house, and it was his time was just up. He was like, you know, I gotta get out of here and be on my own. I was at a place where I had to get out and be on my own,
Okay.
and I was hitting a brick wall when it came to housing and trying to get help with doing what I needed to do. And God was like, I need you to have faith in Mark and let
Okay.
him do it. Not only is this for you, it's for him to know that he can do it, because he had this
Okay.
notion of I've never done this before, so I don't know if I can. And this was God's
Okay.
way of showing me to just trust. And I was just like, wow. And he came through with the come through. And that was the beginning of the year. That was like April time. So I was just like, okay, God. And he showed. I was like, okay. So, you know, the year goes on and we get settled in, and, you know, you get bumps and bruises here, and you get people in your life. They fall out your life. All of that happened. And the biggest thing that I say that I have learned this year is no matter what I've gone through, the magnitude of it, whether it was good, bad, ugly, whatever, I'm still, I have to remember that I'm still who I am. I was homeless. That don't mean I'm not talented. You know, I was homeless. That doesn't mean I'm not
Mhm.
a beautiful person. And sometimes we allow our ugly situations to cast an ugly view of ourselves. And that's not who we are. And that is the biggest lesson I learned this year. Like, Jazz, you are
Mhm.
not what you've been through. You know,
Okay.
and when you look on my page, you might not see that, but I struggle with it. I deal with it. Imposter syndrome, thinking I don't deserve something because of what I've been through. What? But who are you? You are beautiful. You are talented. You know, and I'm gonna post a video on my TikTok later about this. You know, sometimes life will try to get you down and make you not remember who you are, but you got to remember who you are, especially if you come this far. You know, and what I'm looking forward to next year is moving boldly,
Mhm.
and understanding and knowing that, yeah, I've been through those things, but those things didn't make me, but they did shape me. And God gave me this morning. He was like, water did not create the rock, right? But water has the ability to shape it.
Mhm.
Because if water is up against that rock long enough, it's going to, you know, break its integrity. It could literally break through the rock. So
I'm
when life
writing that
happens,
down.
girl, I'm trying to tell you, when life happens, don't let it didn't make you, but it can shape you. But we decide the shape on how fast we move, how long we stay down, you know. So I'll leave it at that.
Y'all, and when I tell y'all, she will give you a lesson, she will give you a sermon. I just watched one before we started talking today where you were talking about, letting other people tell you, that you're great or that you're not
Hmm.
good enough. And I was like, I've been in a season where I have been attached to somebody who always finds a negative thing to say about me. Like, always find, like, lately, I don't know if it's been happening a lot or if I'm just now noticing it, but either way, I'm just like, every time I see you, you make sure to say something negative about me.
Wow.
But there's no positive, it just be a
Hmm.
negative thing. And I was like, I need to step back from, number one, I think I need to speak up more to be like, are you meaning to do this? Because
Hmm.
if this what you're meaning to do, we really can't be friends. But if
Right.
you're not meaning to do it, what is happening that this is who you become to me? Because I try to, give my friends grace that you may
Hmm.
be in your own low period, and we might need to address that because maybe I don't know something that's going on with you that's
Hmm.
caused me to be like that. But I definitely have been letting that hold me back from a couple of things that I really want to do. So but if y'all listen to, if you subscribe to her page, anywhere, you will get these lessons because this ain't fake. This is her all every day, every day. And I love that about you because you will be
Thank
like, you
you.
know what? I just got this lesson from the Lord, and God told me. I love when you be like, don't be mad at me because I ain't said God said
Right.
it. Like I be like, listen, I be like, let me hold on to my hat, but I'm gonna listen to this right quick
uh
because it come and you be like, see, Lord, you right. This I
hmm
needed to hear this right now. I love that.
Yeah.
So when you say going boldly into next year, are there certain areas in which you want to move more boldly, or what does that mean for you to be more bold?
Okay. Yes, definitely. Definitely in music, singing, just sharing my gift more because I haven't in a while, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it together. I know, and I think one of the things is that was holding me back was a lot of people know I can sing, but there are a lot of people that don't know. And
Okay.
I think it was the idea of people finding out. I'm like, what? It's just weird. Like, I didn't know if they were gonna like it or, you know. So I'm like, no, I know
Mm,
I'm talented. I'm beautiful. I got a Grammy big person working with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
nice.
like, girl, go do this music. Go music, fashion, just
Nice.
being bold and remembering my inner child and how I used to move before life told me I couldn't move that way. Pretty much.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I love that. I love before life told me I couldn't move that way. Let me write that
Yes.
down too.
Thank you. That was off top of the dome. Okay.
I am a collector of thoughts.
Yeah.
I love when people throw out those tidbits. That's what I
Hmm.
collect, and then I try to like adjust my mindset to the
Hmm.
positive ones that I hear. So I love life told me I couldn't move that way
Girl,
because
send them to me because I might not remember.
oh yeah, I got them. I promise you, I got them under your name. When you say something, I said, let me write it down. It's gonna be there, so I'll send it back to you. I 100% love this. When we were talking, everybody, we were talking before the recording, and she sent me a thing saying like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the studio, or I'm getting ready for a studio. I was like, I didn't even know this for you, and I love this for you.
Oh.
Like I love the thought of you being in the studio. I was like, in my mind, you were in my mind. I already felt like you were recording for an album, right?
Oh.
And that is so exciting to me. Mostly, really, because of a confirmation for myself. Because
Hmm.
I told two of my friends earlier in the year that I was going to know somebody who was going to make an album by Christmas.
Wow.
I honestly kept saying it because at first I was saying like maybe it's gonna be me. Maybe I'll do a
Hmm.
Christmas like album. And then I was like, no, 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 I don't think this is me. Because I'm a person who can feel other people's energy even when they ain't
Hmm.
around me. Like I will feel like a sickness or an illness or a pain on me that don't got nothing to do with me. And I could tell the
Girl,
difference
I know
between
it.
my own pain and somebody else's.
Hmm.
And so sometimes in the past like 5 years, I could also feel people's growth before it happened, but I
Mm.
haven't been able to hone in on whose it is. So when you said you was at the studio, I
Wow.
was like, see, Laura, you done told
And
me
it's
that
an
somebody
album
was
too.
going there. See, and it wasn't enough time for me to call my best friend, but I promise
Hmm.
you, if I call her and I was like, and I say like, remember I told you somebody was making an album, I found them. She would be like, you did. It's a down to the wire, but you did. You did find them. Because I kept saying it because she was like, it ain't gonna be me, and I was like,
Hmm.
because I've sung with a couple of people. I'm a backer. I'm a oohs and ahs girl. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Effie might not be one, but here this one here oohs and ahs girl. Um, from back in the day. So I've sung with a couple of people. I've sung background for with a couple of people, and so in my mind, I was like, well, which one of those people? Because a couple of people that I know already have albums.
Hmm.
So I immediately went to those people. Like, let me think. Maybe this person's gonna be in the studio. Maybe this person's gonna be in the studio. One of those people did just announce that they were going to do a rap album,
Hmm.
which was really cool. I was like, I see that for you. Now he's been a rapper, but he's never recorded like a real full length album.
Hmm.
And then another person that I know did put out two songs in one video this year. And so I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. Like, Lord, you was telling me like people are coming out with their projects, but I didn't have a singer yet.
Right.
And so once you said you was in the studio, I was like, Lord, you've been trying to tell me, and I'm trying to like, just learn how to make that thing more honed in so I can kind of
Mhm.
just be like, okay, who are these people? Who are you telling me? Who are you talking about? Because I like to speak life into people's projects,
Right.
just if I could have been more encouraging in any way, I would, because me, I love to encourage people all
Right.
day, any day. I get so much happiness in watching people achieve their dreams. And
Mhm.
when we first met and you were talking about relocating, y'all, she went from Hawaii to the States. And that's a big jump. Is Hawaii America? Yes.
Yeah.
But that leap from the island to the mainland is huge. And she took her child with her, y'all.
Mhm.
I was like, that's a strip alone. And like she just said, from you know, going when she got there, she had to like, depend on other people. For me,
Mhm.
that's such a huge jump. It's such a huge leap of faith that you went and was like, I'm going to do it and I'm going to figure it out and it's going to get figured out. And then
Mhm.
within a year, watching how much stuff that you have done, how much growth that you have made, how many things that you have achieved, and the determination to keep being like, because I remember when you was like, I don't really even got like, a bed.
Mhm.
But the one the one I got, I'm not going to be afraid to put it up here so y'all can see me on the
Yeah.
social media so y'all can see me. And you was like, I'm gonna just set up my makeup stand where I have my space and I'm gonna make it work here too.
Mhm.
And everything was coming out just as beautiful as any other space that anybody else could, had. And
Thank
that
you.
for me was just like watching you just watching you just become more and more beautiful in spirit has been beautiful this past year and inspiring. If y'all want
Thank
some
you.
inspiration, go back to some of the early videos and crawl up because you're gonna be like, oh yes, that should be me. I want to do that. It's a lot of lessons there.
Mhm.
I know I'm repeating myself and saying that, but that's because I completely believe it 100%.
Yeah. It's
When we
definitely.
talk about, so tell the people about the things that you are in, because we know about the music now.
Mhm.
What else you got going on here?
All right. So I am a travel agent, and so I book travel for others. I also allow others to become travel agents if they want to. Also, I have a cosmetics line that I'm about to relaunch. It's vegan, cruelty free. I first started it out because I was working in oncology, and for those who don't know what that is I was working with cancer patients, and a lot of times when you're going through cancer treatment, you get illnesses that come along with treatment, like diabetes. Sometimes
Okay.
chemo can cause diabetes, and diabetes can cause dry mouth, dry skin, and everything. And I saw a lot of my patients' lips were really dry, and I love chapstick. Make a chapstick for the people, and I did it and it was amazing. And I was like, you know what? I didn't know that I could work with lipstick and everything, all this vegan stuff. And I was like, oh, the cancer patients deserve to feel beautiful too. And so I started it, and I launched it and then life happened and I had to stop. So now I'm about to relaunch it for my 37th birthday in January. So that's coming
Yeah.
soon. I'm excited about that. It'll be lip glosses, lipsticks, lip liner. And I'll expand some more from there. And then I'm also a makeup artist. And I'm soon going to be licensed. So I just got to take my state exam and I will be a licensed esthetician, skincare specialist, makeup artist, whatever you want to call it. And
Okay.
of course, I'm always put some inspiration in everything I do.
So give the people the name of your travel agency and your cosmetic line.
Oh, okay. So the name of my travel agency is Purple Oasis Travel, and my cosmetics line
Hmm.
is Purple Oasis Cosmetics. So the cosmetics came first, and then I started the travel, and I was like, I could just keep the same name, and just, keep it together in one brand.
All right, that's good. And those they can find online or
Yeah.
they get links from your social media pages.
Yes, so the links are definitely in my social media bio, but for my travel, it'll be Jasmine Parks at Intel, and you can book travel just like you would on any Expedia, Travelocity, whatever it may be. You can book travel
Okay.
there, or you can email me, or inbox me on social media if you want me to book the actual trip for you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very professional, y'all, because I'm getting ready to go on a cruise through Jasmine. And so Jazz is about to help me and my family go on our first cruise. We never been on one before, and I'm excited to
And
take this experience.
this would be my first booked cruise too. So I've done Paris,
Okay.
I've done the States and stuff. So this would be my first cruise. So I'm excited.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be fun. I look forward to it. I want to, be helped by people that I like and know
Right.
and trust. So that's going to be fun. This year in learning on social media, how has that changed your life in any ways? Like, what what brought you there and made you want to use the platform, because a lot of
Mhm.
people get on and they'll watch a lot of videos and then
Mhm.
they'll, like, just maybe post a video every now and then. But what made you feel like you wanted to give your voice to the people?
You know, every platform is different. I'm newer to TikTok. I've had it for maybe a couple years now. But the reason I was going to not have TikTok at all whatsoever, but I saw the impact that people had, and I was like,
Hmm.
well, let me go check it out. I didn't really want to be an influencer like that, but I knew I had a story to tell, and I knew that there was things that I was going through that others were going through, and they just needed to understand and know not just you. It's not just you going through it. And that was my main
Hmm.
drive, was to let
Okay.
people know that you're not the only one going through that. That was my main focus on social media. When it comes to makeup and everything, I know people had a lot of questions. So I was like, you know what? Let me add that to the platform too. And I just felt like I couldn't be niche specific. I was like, I can't niche down.
Hmm.
My life is too broad to niche down. So
Hmm.
I feel like I try to incorporate inspiration in everything, that I do. So if it is makeup or cooking or whatever it may be, you're gonna be inspired. And that was my main drive. Now Facebook is a little different. I feel like all my platforms are different but the same. Like you're gonna get the same information, but it's stuff that I share. I share more on TikTok because of the reach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely, you do have to change your approach on the different platforms,
Mhm.
and like the people who are good at social media, and I think that might be one of the other reasons why I'm drawn to you, as far as content, is because you do know how to switch it up. You're not just
Mhm.
putting your videos over on Facebook. You're changing for the
Mhm.
Facebook audience, and that seems to work for
Mhm.
engagement
Mhm.
for a lot of people. Y'all, but go on to her TikTok page because she is one of the transition queens. Like, she's
Mhm.
really the growth of the transitions too, like, really good. I still struggle with the transitions, but
Uh,
I'm so impressed because I feel like you and Tori, for me, are really, really good at transitions.
Thank you. Yeah, she be doing her
Um,
thing.
She don't she gets it
Yes.
done. But yeah, I would encourage you all to, again, go on her platform. You'll find that if you can't, I don't even really know if you all see the show notes on Spotify, but I put the show notes up. So if you can't find them on Spotify, they definitely are on Apple. And I probably will also put up like a clip of us for social media so that it'll be in the comments down there too. Like, I'll tag her there so you guys can find her as well. So if you're not following me and or Jazz already on social media, you might want to get on over there and
Yes.
do so. It's me, Danny, on all my social media if you're looking for me. Jazz, this is the time when you could actually go ahead on and plug your social media
Okay.
pages, any ones that you want to.
Okay. So TikTok is Jazzy Anointed Parks is the long version, but it's just Jazzy. And then on Facebook and Instagram, it's just Jasmine Parks with an
Okay.
S.
And please follow like some of the videos. Don't man, let me give y'all a hint. If y'all are new to TikTok, don't go on there liking all the videos before you watch them,
Right.
because then you start messing up our views and our algorithm and our numbers. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Be committed to watching that full video and then go ahead on and like it,
Right.
because if not, you're not helping.
Mhm.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
Right.
And like you'll get new people who just be like, and it'll say
Right.
one minute, and it's like that was a 3 minute video. I know you couldn't have
Exactly.
watched that and the next one in this last minute. That don't even make sense. So help us
Mhm.
out by actually watching those videos. Okay, we
Yes.
really would appreciate that.
Yes. Thank
Um, I hope. What are you doing for the holidays? Are you at home? Are you traveling?
you.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be at home. I'm not doing nothing major this year. I just moved into my place in April, so I've been trying to, what's that word? Christen my home.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And y'all, we are going to be live on New Year's Eve. We're going to
Yes.
have a cute little party. I'm trying to throw a New Year's Eve party online. Jazz has decided that she want to get in on that
Yes.
too. I'm going to try to see if I can make a flyer up on Canva so we can put that up on social media and let people
Okay.
know to come over there. We're going to do some games. Jazz got some games. I have some
Yes.
games. We're going to play some music because TikTok will let you play music over there.
Mhm.
So we're going to play some music, have a little dance. We're gonna be cute when we do this because Jazz love to get dressed up, and she's the makeup queen, like she said, and I love putting on a cute little outfit.
Yes,
So
you do.
we're gonna get cute, like we are, partying like it's 1999. I know that's old, but that's the kind of life I live. So we're gonna get cute on there too. So please,
Mhm.
you guys, go ahead on and follow us because we will be there, and that will be on TikTok. um I don't know if we can do it anywhere else, to be honest with you, with the music
Right.
and things.
Exactly.
But I'll look into maybe Instagram, but I know we can't do it over there on Facebook. So if
Right.
y'all
For
follow us
real.
over on Facebook, we will not be live over there because music
Yeah.
copyrights are different over there,
And
but we
the
will be
thing
on TikTok.
And the thing about Facebook that I noticed is if you got music infringement in your live, they don't cut you off. They just every part of your live that has music in it, they just blotch it out, like glitch it
Muted,
out.
yeah, and that's even worse. Just cut
Mm-hmm.
me off,
Sound
cut me off,
choppy,
and let it.
right?
Yeah, it sounds really bad. So we won't be on Facebook. I'm gonna look into Instagram because maybe I could put TikTok on one thing, Instagram on
Mm-hmm.
another. We'll see if that can work. But we definitely 100% will be on TikTok
Yes.
for New Year's Eve. It's going to be a party. We are planning on having fun. I'm gonna get some cute decorations and not a lot because we ain't going crazy, but a couple little things here and there for that. And my holiday, I'm gonna be home. I went to
Mm-hmm.
visit my boys for Thanksgiving. Me and my girls went to go visit the boys out of town. So this holiday, Christmas, I will be home.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's gonna be a quiet, calm time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pray for a cute little dust in the snow because I like snow on Christmas, but not too much.
Yeah, my daughter waiting
And
for that.
I love a little bit of snow because we up northeast. So because we in the northeast, I want a little bit of snow
Right.
on the trees, but not
Mm-hmm.
nothing that's going to keep me bound inside should I want to
Right.
go outside. Thank you for sharing again.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you. I really do love you in my
I love
heart.
you.
And happy session at the recording studio.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you once again for having me.
Okay, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to first say thank you so much once again to Jazz for coming on and talking with me. Y'all know I pop these interviews in every now and then on the episodes, and I hope that you all appreciate them. Don't forget to follow our social medias, as we've said a couple times in this episode. You guys, the holiday season can get to us in a lot of ways and get in our feelings and whatnot. But just remember to do your best at being your best. know your limits and say no. And it's okay to say no when you don't have it to give. When you need to stay home to protect yourself, that's okay. We said it before, but Jazz and I will be on social media live for New Year's Eve. I'll also be on live on Christmas because I'll be home by myself for most of the day. So if you want to join me, so that if you decide not to go with family, because I won't be, my children will come over for a little while, but other than that, I'll be home. If you won't be with family or anything like that, join me. I'm going to try to make something to eat. I don't really know what that plan is, but we'll see what goes on as far as that happens. Protect yourself. And if you choose to go be with your family this year, let me just remind you that a lot of those people, if you only see these people once a year, then they don't know you. They just remember the person that they have created in their mind from years ago, and you don't have to defend that person ever again. You did it last time. You don't have to defend them now. You can say, hello, let me introduce you to me today. Would you like to get to know me? If they don't, that's fine. That's the person you don't have to continue conversations with. Don't carry on an argument because if you guys have not come to terms with agreeing thus far, you will not do it to this holiday season. And the holiday season is not the time to try to resolve past issues. So go in with the expectation of giving a gift, hugging meemaws and whatever. Get you a cute little plate. Sit yourself down. If you want to play spades, let's do that. But don't get into the conversation. Whatever that conversation is, don't invite it. Do not accept an invitation to that conversation that you know will lead to an argument. There's no proving anybody, no need to prove anything to anybody at the holiday season. If it snows, keep warm. Even if it don't, keep warm. Get you a cute coat, hat, scarf, whatever. Make sure during this holiday season is so many snacks and people start to get stressed because they eating all these desserts and stuff. Just make sure you sticking to drinking your water, stretching that body, taking your vitamins, okay? That's what's important. We're going to keep on with that even though it's the holiday season. Those things we got to keep on doing. And this is not a plug. I do not get paid for this, but the Goalie brand, and even I get them from Target. Even Target's, store brand has ashwagandha gummies. They help to smooth out your mood. So if you need to some little help with smoothing out your mood, it's not prescription. You don't gotta go, see a doctor about this. It's just some gummies that help to smooth out your mood. I take 2 to 4 every day. So if that's one thing that may help you, go ahead on and grab you some. It's in a blue bottle. Make sure you do something. You have to help yourself. Help yourself, okay? They work for me, is all I can tell you. I don't know if it'll work for you, but they do work for me. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be back next week. Just because we're going to keep on talking just about what I'm watching. We're wrapping up the year. Hopefully we get another person to sing us a song. If you know somebody, send them to me because we're going to hit on and record that. Guys, this has been another episode of the JusSayin podcast. You've been listening to me, Danny. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.